Arne Slot, what is going on, bruv? What in the world is going on? Liverpool suffer a humiliating 4-1 defeat at home to PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League at Anfield. This is the first time since 1950 something that Liverpool has lost, I repeat, lost more than 3 goals in 3 consecutive games at home at Anfield. That's crazy. 3-0 to Manchester City, 3-0 to Nottingham Forest, and 4-1 to PSV Eindhoven. Are you what? What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? In fact, I need to drink to this. I need to drink tea. By the way, it's just tea, people. But man, we drinking the tears, bro. We are drinking the tears of Liverpool right now. I can't lie. My God, this is ridiculous. It is so annoying. It is so good to watch. And it's so, when it comes to being a football purist and just wanting football to be great, Liverpool are absolutely shitting the bed. This is a collapse of the highest regard. I have never seen something like this, apart from the time that we saw it with Leicester City and we saw it with Chelsea. But Chelsea was in 6th, if not 8th place when Mourinho was fired. Leicester City was around the 10th to 11th when he was fired. Liverpool, oh my goodness. This has gotten so bad that Curtis Jones forgot that he was in a press conference, an interview that was going to be shown in the entire world. What Curtis Jones said, I don't know if we have the footage to put this, but if we have, I'm going to put it right here. But what Curtis Jones said, you can see that he is not even thinking. He is just reeling it off. He is just shooting. Say, go and clatter someone. Go and smash into someone. And this smash into someone is not like go and get a free kick or a wanted free kick. It's go make sure that when you're going into a tackle, you go extra 10%. And that 10%, you leave it on your opponent. So you send a message that you guys are here to play, especially in Anfield, where you get the advantage of the crowd. It is mind-blowing to think that Liverpool have lost their 3rd consecutive game at Anfield. This is mind-blowing, people. Of course, Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk admitted to the squad letting the manager Arne Slot down, describing the team's current situation as a mess after their 3-0 loss to Nottingham Forest. I asked Arne Slot today, do you think that the team has let you down? He says, being let down, no, not at all. Although I agree, let me read this for you guys so you guys don't have to find it. He says, sorry, give me 1 second. He says, Arne Slot on being let down by the players. Bear in mind, this was what Virgil van Dijk said after the Nottingham Forest loss. He says, not at all. Although I do agree that our standards, the team, have not been at the standard that we are used to. We think we can play better than we do. And the focus is on the team and not the individuals. Well, that's okay. You can say that. You can say that if you want. But the truth about it is that it has been absolute shite. It has been absolute shite. This is the game that you thought that Liverpool would have come back and actually make a name for themselves. Say, hey, we're not collapsing the way people think. The Premier League, it has been one of the worst that I've seen them play in a long time. But my goodness, Liverpool had majority of the ball. Liverpool was 63% to 37% in possession. They had majority of the ball. So in that sense, you control the ball. But the key part about this situation is that the moments happen. Once moments happen, all of a sudden Liverpool absolutely shit the bed. They shit the bed. They honestly do not know what to happen. Because PSV, after the first 20 to 15 minutes, got their goal. I was like, oh, Liverpool are in for a rough time. But the moment Liverpool scored from the beautiful, once was finally playing in the midfield, and they take Curtis Jones into right back. Once he scored, I was like, Liverpool are back in this game. Let's see what they do from here. Liverpool dominate the next 30 to 40 minutes. Dominate. They had most of the chances. They had most of the ball. You had a chance from a beautiful cross to Cody Gakpo, and how he doesn't score that, it's mind-blowing to me. You are high enough, use your forehead and hit it to the ground, and it's a goal. How you close your eyes, I don't even understand what you do in that situation. And then you see opportunities. Now, TK might be injured. And that compounds the issue because Alexander Isak is not firing on any cylinder, talk less of all cylinders. Liverpool are in trouble. They are in huge trouble. And then you go into the second half and I'm like, only slot, figure out, tell them, let them understand the situation. And all of a sudden, they come back and they look worse than they did when they went in. They come back from the halftime, they have a burst in the first 5 minutes, and all of a sudden they give the game back to PSV. PSV takes it on and scores a second goal. And PSV did not look back at that time. They literally sat back and gave Liverpool the ball. They say, play. And then when they get the counter attacks or when they get the transition attacks, they go and punish Liverpool. Ibu Konate, how you allowed them get the second goal. Oh, I know you are in trouble. I know you are having a lot of pressure from outside and from inside the club. So I'm not going to compound on that. But bro, you need to do better in that situation. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I am going to say about it. Because, brother, this is not Ibu. This is not the Konate I saw. This is not the Konate that Real Madrid wants. Show up, show out. And then you go to Real whenever you want to go to Real. But right here, this is not the way it goes. And then I was like, oh, it's 2-1. Liverpool still has an opportunity to come back in this game. Nah, bro. They were singing on the mic. That did not have any connection. Because they were not finding the back of the net. Mohamed Salah was absolutely anonymous. I did not see Mohamed. And this is one of the greatest African player to play football, in my opinion. Arguably anyway. All of a sudden, I can't find Mohamed Salah anywhere. Where are you, Mo? Where in the world are you? And then they get the third goal. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? This is 3-1 at Anfield. And the players at this point are not angry. What they start doing is dropping their head. And that right there is truly the most frustrating part about everything. They drop their head at 3-1. Where every single person knows that a two-goal lead is one of the most dangerous leads you can have. Because one goal, all of a sudden, the pendulum swings the other way. And they can come back and win the game. But they dropped their head. And all of a sudden, at the final minute, they make it 4. Till makes it 4. I don't know what to say. This is 3 consecutive games at Anfield that Liverpool have literally lost by 3 goals. That right there is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. It is not the way you should play for Liverpool Football Club. And I do not even support them. It is just this bad that I have to say something. It is truly harmful. I do not know how Arne Slot fixes this. I don't know. But I know that Liverpool and the owners of Liverpool and the hierarchy are backing Arne Slot to turn this around. But now that you have your best striker injured and you do not have a right back in Frimpong, so you have to find a way to bring either Szoboszlai or Curtis Jones into the right back position. It's troubling for you guys. It's troubling. And then you go face West Ham. You faced West Ham, and don't get me wrong, West Ham has literally turned the corner. You want to know one thing? They have turned the corner. Because when you look at West Ham lost 2 of their last 5. They won 2 and drew against Bournemouth. And in that Bournemouth game, they could have won the game. Wilson is finding the back of the net now. Jared Bowen is still a threat. Diouf, those crosses that you guys are so scared about in terms of clearing is absolutely one of the best in the Premier League to do it. Those crosses, ridiculous. And then you have Potts in the middle of the pitch. Potts absolutely is a mint player. And then Fernandes, So West Ham are a really good side. So you guys are caught in a really bad opinion, in a really bad position. Really bad position. I feel bad for you. That's how much I feel bad. I feel bad for Liverpool. It's troubling. You guys right now are sitting 13th place, right? You're sitting 13th place in the Champions League, and okay, we understand that. But you're also sitting 12th place in the Premier League. That's not right. And that's not just right. Liverpool have some way. They need to find something. They need to do something in order for them to make this work. Because if they do not, there's trouble in paradise. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that follow button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.